Every house in the colony was glowing that night. Diyas on balconies, fairy lights on windows, and laughter everywhere. But Ruchita's house looked very different, half dark and half lit. She changed 3 bulbs that evening, but they kept burning out. She got frustrated and said, "Why do these lights keep going off?" It was Diwali, the one day she wanted her home to look bright, but somehow it never did. She called the electrician, but he was busy celebrating. He laughed. "Madam, must be a loose connection. Check your main switch." So she went to the corridor. The main switch was off. Weird, huh? She had not touched it. She turned it back on. The lights came alive again, glowing for a few minutes, and then suddenly everything went dark. Her heart was beating faster. She went back out, the main switch was off again. And she was getting scared now. Who was turning it off? She was thinking in her head. By midnight, the building was silent. Only the sound of distant fireworks echoed outside. Tired Rachita lit one small diya near her window, the only light that stayed. The soft glow made the room look peaceful for the first time that night. She turned to go back to her room and she was stunned. She froze. In the glass reflection, she saw a small shadow, like a child running across a hallway. She whispered, "Hello, is anyone there?" No answer. Her hands trembled. She slowly followed that faint sound of footsteps straight to her storeroom. The door creaked open. Inside, quiet, except for one thing. On the floor, there was a small photo frame. Her own childhood picture was there. And right next to it, a single lit diya. Her eyes widened. How was it burning there? She hadn't been in the room for years. Who did that? Now she was getting scared. The smell of old wood and burnt paper filled the air. And suddenly, an old memory came rushing back. She was 6 years old again, playing with sparkles, laughing, running around in the living room. One spark had flown and touched the curtain and it caught fire. No one was hurt, but her mother had shouted, "Because of you, the house could have burned down. You can't be trusted with diyas again. Never do this again now." The words had stayed with her all her life. Every Diwali after that, something went wrong. Lights tripped, candles broke, diyas blew out, and she always told herself, "I'm just unlucky." But standing there now, She finally understood. It wasn't bad luck, it was guilt. A part of her had never forgiven that little girl for one small accident. Rachita sat down beside the photo and whispered softly, "You didn't do anything wrong. You were just a small child. You were only trying to bring light." Her voice shook, but a smile formed through her tears. The diya flickered gently, almost as if it heard her. She stood up, went back to the living room, and began lighting every diya again. This time, not one of them went out. Every corner of her house filled with warm golden light. Sometimes the reason our lights keep going out is not the electricity, it's the old guilt and resentment we carry. It's the memory we never forgave ourselves for. But Diwali is not about forgetting the dark, it is about lighting a lamp in spite of the darkness. Rachita smiled, watching the diyas glow brighter than ever. Outside, firework lit up the sky, and inside, after many years, her heart finally felt light too. She whispered, "This Diwali, I choose to shine again." And she smiled.